XEC is up 31% over the past 7 days. It's a small coin most people have never traded, and trading on it has spiked well above normal. The screen flagged it today. Here's what the data actually shows. Yesterday, our screen flagged 9 coins as interesting. A day later, here's the honest scorecard. DCR led the group, up 6.5%. BDX also gained, up 1.7%. After that, the list turns red. FF slipped 1.7%, down 2.7%. Velvet was next. Kaido dropped 3.5%. DEXI fell 3.8%. Losing 7.2%, DRV came next to last. NPI was the worst performer on the list, down 10.5%. 2 coins out of 9 held up. The rest didn't. 9 flags, 2 winners by this measure. That's the ratio we want you to see, not just the wins. We show every call, win or lose, so you can judge the track record yourself. Now, the bigger picture. The Fear and Greed Index measures how nervous or excited crypto traders are, on a scale from 0 to 100. Right now it sits at 25. That's labeled extreme fear. Bitcoin makes up 56.2% of the entire crypto market's value. Total market value across all coins barely moved today, up just 0.10%. Bitcoin itself is flat, down 0.02%, sitting at $64,719. Ethereum is the mover of the three, up 2.34% at $1,920.83. Solana is down slightly, 0.88% at $77.29. One more number. Bitcoin's MVRV score is 1.22 in the 17th percentile historically. That measures whether the average holder is sitting on a profit or a loss compared to the past. The screen labels this zone value, or accumulation. That describes the metric. It isn't a signal to act on. Trending across the market today: Ondo, Pi Network, Pudgy Penguins, and Ethereum, mostly names already on our radar. 3 coins stood out on today's screen, and each one for a different reason. XEC is the headline, up 31% over the past week. Trading compared to its total size came in at 0.38, high for a coin this size. That means a lot of buying and selling relative to how big it actually is. There's no clear news behind the move. The screen flags it as speculative, one to keep an eye on. ONDO jumped 15.9% in the past 24 hours, with volume nearly 6 times its usual weekly pace. That one lines up with real headlines this week about tokenized securities, so this move actually has a story behind it. Then there's KCS, the odd one out. Volume spiked more than 15 times its usual pace, but the price barely moved at all. Big activity with no price change is an unusual pattern, and the screen is just watching to see what happens next. Today's data doesn't include funding rates or positioning, the numbers that show how leveraged traders are betting on direction. Nothing to report there today. We'll bring it back when the data's there. Here's what this screen can and can't tell you. It flags unusual patterns, big volume, big price swings, using only the numbers you've seen today. It doesn't know why those patterns happen, and it can't tell you what comes next. Over the last 30 days, the screen's calls were right 49% of the time. Here's what that means. When it flagged a coin as interesting, that coin often moved more than 15% within a week. When it stayed quiet on a coin, that coin often stayed under 15%. Both count as a correct call. That's close to a coin flip. The biggest move among all flagged coins over the last 30 days was over 150%. That shows how wide the range of outcomes can be. So treat a flag as a description of what already happened. It's not a signal of what's coming. One more thing. This is an observation, not advice. We're describing what the data shows, not telling you what to do with it. We track every flag on the screen and grade it again the next day, right here, in public. Good calls and bad ones alike. Today, it's XEC's turn. Tomorrow, we'll show exactly how it moved. Subscribe to see how it, and today's other flags, look in 24 hours. That is the first print.